Hello, everybody. Hello, hello.
Where's our?
I don't know. We'll have to figure this out. This is the Psychic Spectrum Radio Show. I am Skip.
I'm on Sha'ron, the Princess of Chocolate and Sparkles.
And we just moved into our living room.
I hate that picture. That's not our living room, just so you know.
I think everybody knows that.
Not everybody. Some people used to comment and say, I love your living room, and it was not.
Oh, that's right.
It's not our living room.
So
I'd like to have one like that, but no. Can I play the piano? No. But I like the looks of a piano in your house.
I can turn the TV on.
No, it's fine. Oh, shoot. So who we got on here now? Let's see. We got Allison. We got Crystal. Hi, you guys. We got Tina. Oh, Sherry. Okay. And Jeannie and Debbie. Woohoo. Who's playing the piano? That's just it. We can't play the piano. We neither one. I think you might be able to a little bit more than me.
Our Chihuahua plays it. She's really good.
I can play one song.
Yeah.
Not very well. But
Chopsticks.
Yeah. I used to play piano by ear, and I found it's a lot easier if you use your hands.
Yeah, it hurts.
It hurts less. Oh, Elaine's on. Hi, Elaine. Boy, I tell you, we're having a windstorm here. We're having, our neighbor next door, the wind was so high, it blew his patio swing thing over. And our fake trees on our deck went over. But other than that, it's been kind of a nice, coolish day, just a little bit windy. But I guess that's what happens. You never know. The weather's changing. I don't remember being like this in the 80s and 90s. Do you having this kind of weather?
Yeah.
Well, maybe it was. I don't know. But anyway, it's not terrible because I love storms. But
Debbie says, who plays the pismo? Nobody.
Yeah, I know.
We play the piano.
Yes, Linda. I see where you bought a mini reading, and Jeannie did too. So we have a couple of mini readings we got to get.
Crystal
into
says
this.
The wind was bad there too. Wow, the whole state must have been
the whole
covered.
state was, yeah, maybe so. Yeah, I do. It's supposed to be really 90 on Monday. Oh, I don't like that.
Mm-mm.
I don't like it super hot.
Well, I'll be in the house.
Yes, well, no,
Actually,
you'll be at your, yeah, but well, you might want to bring them out here. I don't know. 90's warm. Elaine says it got up to 69 there today. I don't know. We were in the high 50s, I think. I don't know if we ever made it to 60.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I remember looking once, it was like 56 or something. For June, 56. I mean, God dang it. But you're never happy with the weather. It's either if it's cold, it's too cold. If it's hot, it's too hot. I love that in-between thing. I really think some of my ancestors was the Three Bears. I think that we created that story because I'm always looking for that. Oh, that's just right. It's not too hot, not too cold, just right.
How come my chair is lower than yours?
I don't know. Do you not sit? Well, I gained an inch. I sit tall in the saddle now.
Yeah.
So,
Here, flip that little lever up.
Oh,
we're gonna fix this.
Where is it? Oh, it is up.
Laura's had a lower chair than you.
Maybe I'm taller from the waist up than you.
There, now I'm tall.
Oh, okay.
Get the phone book.
Get the phone book. Sherry says in Western Washington, summer never begins. Well, this is true until July 5th. Well, I don't know. And I've had some July 4ths that were kind of warm. Mama bear, Sherry. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I want to be the baby bear. Mama bears work too hard. They got to protect their youngins and everything. I don't know. Elaine says, no, who was it? Oh, Jeannie, no. Who said it's been windy there too? It was moving around Crystal. And I couldn't see it. Huh? Oh.
Elaine says it here, and Crystal said it. Both of them.
Oh, maybe that's where I read it. Okay.
Crystal and Elaine.
Yeah. Debbie says 90s during the day, 70s at night here in Texas. Oh, that's good. At least you can cool off to sleep. Yeah.
I don't know. That's a different kind of heat. That's got to still stay hot.
Maybe, but if you have air conditioning or a fan, maybe not too bad.
Yeah.
I still like it though when I can kick on the heat to get warm. See, when it's too hot, if you're okay with an air conditioner, you can kick it on to cool off. But then you get too cold.
Yeah.
You know, it's hard to find a happy medium there. But anyhow, every time we start these things out, we start going into the weather. But weather's interesting to me, you know. I mean, I either like it or I don't.
Hey, we're all in it.
So, well, yeah, we're not getting out of it. That's for sure. As long as we're alive, we're not getting out of the weather. But anyway, today is the 9th of June. We have on the 12th, which is a Friday night instead of a Saturday night this month only. We're doing our first Sasquatch watch. So that ought to be fun. The weather should be nice for that.
Mm-hmm.
Better than it was last month. Last month we had to cancel because of thunderstorms and rain. So hopefully this month will be the one we get to go up there and see what's going on. And then we have our grandchildren's dance recital on Saturday the 13th. So that's always a fun time too to see how they've grown and what they do at their dance recital. So
if anybody,
it's a fun weekend.
If anybody wants to go on the UFO Bigfoot watch with us on Friday, you need to go to the website and sign up.
Yeah. And it's free. It's just that you got to sign up so we know who's going. So in case we have to cancel like last month, we got a connection to you to be able to get you to understand we're not going to be there if you drive all the way up there to Enumclaw. So,
but I think the weather said it was going to be.
See, it's 57 degrees now. Never did get in the 60s, I don't think.
On Friday, it's going to be 76 degrees high and 53 low. So 53 will be fine.
Is it going to be cloudy?
No, it's crystal clear.
All right, and it's the dark of the moon, right? So we should be able to see the UFOs.
It's the darkest weekend I could get to the moon.
Yeah. Okay. So anyway, this is the 7 days. So it's all about thinking about things and contemplating things and figuring out if you're in the right space where you're trying to be and have hidden truths come out and I like 7 days. They're kind of lonely at times, but then that's what a 7 is. It needs to be alone to think things through and figure things out and get your ducks in a row and see if you're going in the right direction and contemplating the future and, where do I want to be in 5 years and that kind of thing. At this stage of my life, where do I want to be in 5 years? I want to be alive.
Yeah, that'd be number one.
Good thing. That would be a good thing. Yeah. So anyway.
That would be my number one.
So that's what that's all about. And the stone for today.
Oh, I had them.
I always put stones up on Tuesday, and this is the energy of purple. So the stones I'm going to be talking about tonight, I found this and I thought that's kind of cool. So it kind of combines 4 different stones.
I can't do the pictures.
You can't because I sent it to you.
I did them all. I had them on. Remember, I had to restart the computer.
So where are they? Back in your email?
No, they're in the image file here, and I have to dig them out. So just stall. Talk about something.
Oh my gosh. Well, I can talk about the energies when you show the pictures in a few minutes when you get them, okay? Because the stones we're going to be talking about is the amethyst, tanzanite, purple jade, and alexandrite. They're all purple in color. Different hues, but
there's amethyst.
There's
What's the second one?
There's your amethyst, tanzanite. I just sent you the whole thing. I figured you'd show the pictures like they had them.
Oh,
I guess you didn't.
I didn't. Oh, no. Okay.
I sent them in an email.
What's the third one?
Purple jade.
Purple jade. I got purple jade. Purple jade coming up. Purple jade. Where's purple jade? Oh, I got to do all files there. Purple jade. And the last one?
That's amethyst. Oh, there's purple jade. Alexandrite.
No, this one. Alexandrite.
So what does this purple energy do? It helps with the intuition and inner visions. It makes you more spiritual aware with a higher perspectives of what's going on. It can help you with deep insight and understanding. It helps us connect to the inner wisdom. And it also is helpful in transformation and expanded consciousness. There's your alexandrite. Isn't that pretty?
Mm-hmm.
I like that. So the affirmation for these purple energies, I'm just going to give you one, is I see clearly beyond the surface. So if you have these 4 purple stones, which is the purple energy, and kind of meditate with them, and in your mind, you're going to see clearly beyond the surface of what you think things are. It should give you some hidden truths and information that you might not have had otherwise. So that's kind of what the stone and the affirmation is.
Okay, so one more time. That's amethyst, purple amethyst. And then you've got
amethyst is purple. I don't know if it comes in any other color.
Tanzanite, which is, it actually looks a little bluish.
It looks blue, but it's got a purple hue.
Oh, it's purple, yeah.
Yeah, it's got a purple hue.
Then there's Alexandrite,
Uh-huh.
which I think would make good earrings.
Oh, that would make a good ring. I like that. But earrings too. And then you had Purple Jade.
Purple Jade, and that's Jimi Hendrix's new song.
Is it?
Purple Jade gets in my eyes.
Well, I don't know how he has any new songs because he's been dead for quite a while. But
Purple Jade. Anyhow.
Did he really have a song named Purple Jade?
No, it was Purple Haze.
Oh, I was going to
Purple
say,
Haze.
I don't remember ever heard. Oh, Terry's on and Sandra's on. Hello, and Julie. Give me a minute. I'll get there.
And Tina said, "Did you get mine UFO?" Yeah, we got your Tina.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay, I haven't seen it, but he got it. Okay, that's good. That's good. So 6-9, which is today, is a 7. Yeah, that new thing out, it's 6, 7. Everybody's saying 6, 7. Means absolutely nothing as far as I know. Unless I'm so behind the times, I don't know what the real meaning of it is. I don't know. But it's funny, he says it. It's cute when a 6-year-old says 6, 7. Every time he hears 6 or 7,
yep.
6, 7. Anyhow, so that brings us down to the card of the week.
Oh.
And what did we pick for last week? Because we got to see if we were on track.
Erased it. I thought I would get ready for tonight.
Well, I guess we don't know then. Okay, I don't remember what they were. Do you?
No.
At all? I don't remember.
No.
Well, I guess we don't need to figure that out.
I'll keep them on from now on.
Well, you always did, Skip. You just got a little energetic today, I guess.
So my card, it shows vulnerability. Right? That little symbol right there that talks about vulnerable, used by others, weight, and misled. So in other words, be careful with who you're around, what you're doing, how much information you're putting out, that kind of thing.
I found this. Spirit has a sense of humor. They say the universe doesn't, but Spirit has a sense of humor. You ready for what I got after what you said?
Yeah.
I got, it's called the politics card, but it's a 7. But it means somebody saying one thing to your face and doing another behind your back. So like Skip was just saying, you got to be careful what you're saying, how much you put out there, and realize that even though somebody may be sounding like and saying, I got your back, I'm in your corner, whatever, or agreeing with you on whatever you're thinking of doing or saying, when you're not around, they're going to be saying something else or doing something else. So just be aware of that fact.
And if you get into a negotiation, vulnerable, used by others, weight, misled, price, what do you call it? Price, what you do, bickering over price, bargaining, bartering. Yeah, just vulnerable, vulnerability.
Yeah, so somebody could be agreeing with you, trying to get you on their side and making you think, oh, I got this. I got somebody here that'll help back me up. And then when the time comes, may not be. So be strong in your convictions. Walk your walk and talk your talk, and know that you don't need anybody really to help you out. You've got it. Mm-hmm. And don't trust anybody wholeheartedly.
Did you see this one? Did you say this one yet?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, and then this one?
Marcy. No, Marcy just came on. Oh, I hope you're feeling better. I hope you're home from the hospital and you're feeling better. Allergies are still out there. The grass is killing me. It's been high all week. It's now moderate, but it's still causing me issues. But other than that, you know what time it is?
Oh my God.
We only got 2.
What?
We only have 2 today.
It's time for Sha'ron's Joke of the Week.
Before we get into the readings, we got to raise the vibration. So we're going to have jokes first, okay?
All right. Wait, while you do that, let's play a song in the background called Feeding the Ducks.
Anyway, I drank the most disgusting cup of coffee this morning.
Yeah? Tastes like mud?
Yes, apparently it was ground this morning. Get it? Ground. It's like,
I think they like that.
I always have to give FYIs because whenever I can help you guys out, I want to help you out. So this is an FYI. When your kids are learning to drive, do not stand in their way. That's just a good rule of thumb right there.
Or that will happen.
It could. It could. Yes. So anyhow, so that's that. So now it's time. You want to do the readings now and get them out of the way so we can go to the questions? Or you want to do questions and then we'll do the readings?
Well, you got a whole bunch of comments here.
Oh, okay.
Put
Well,
them
let's see.
first.
Oh, she's out of the hospital. Good, good. Did they ever figure it out? Well, you may not want to say on here, but I hope they did, and I hope you're on the mend. Linda says okay. Kelly's on. Hi, Kelly from New Orleans, and then Sherry's laughing. Jeannie's laughing. I love you, and Marcy says ha ha. Terry says H. I think you meant hi. Terry T's got the little Cookie Monster thing going on, and Jeannie's laughing. Sandra says good one. But isn't that true? You don't want to be in the way when they're. So are we doing the readings now?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, all right. Jeannie came in first, so let's do Jeannie.
Okay. Let me
So-
put this up.
And then we'll do Linda because she came in second. And there's nothing wrong with being second. Horses that are second still place.
Okay, I was fifth.
Huh?
I said I was fifth.
And a win, place, or show, they all make money.
That's right. I don't know. Do they?
Horses just made me think. I may have told this one here. I don't know, but a horse walks into a bar. Bartender looks at the horse and says, "Why the long face?" That's why there was two jumps. Jennifer's on. Says, "Hi, you two. Hello. How are you doing?" Okay. Allison has a question. We'll get to them in a minute.
So
Right
this,
now, we're going to do the reading for Jeannie. So you can go first while I'm laying my cards.
all right. Jeannie, here we go. Time frame is there's some things that over the majority of the things I'm going to tell you for now are short term, but there's some long term things in there that I'll try to spill the beans to you about each of those. Your very first card out is being in a position of strength. Okay, that also has to deal with good health. Okay, not that kind of strength. The strength is being in a position of strength. In other words, if you were to go and bargain for another car, or if you were going to try to buy the neighbor's lawnmower, it's whatever, you would be in a position of strength, a position to help other people out, that kind of thing. But it also represents your health. It's your health card too, which is on the positive side. Now, you're going to feel so. This literal, but take this literally. It's almost like you don't even have to focus on health, and it will come in quick increments like this that you're going to feel better and better over the next, probably I want to say about 12 to 15 days. You're going to notice this. Okay, and then there's either something new they're going to give you, or there's as medicine wise, or there's some treatment, and you're going to find that it creates a little bit more balance in that respect. And I actually think it has to do with pain. So I think what you have goes on health wise or gets a little better. In fact, I'm going to say I think you're going to think it gets much better. Anyhow, with that's enough said. Everybody out there needs to understand this part. time, you have a time frame through the rest of the year, Jeannie. People are going to want to work with you. They're going to want to be around you. They're going to want more of you. They're going to be looking at what's Jeannie doing, how is she doing, and you kind of need to be a little bit stubborn with your time. All right, doesn't mean you ignore Skip and Sha'ron, but so you call for tacos and Mexican food again, we'll go. But no, seriously, you need to be a little bit stubborn with your time. So make sure that you spend your time the way you want to spend it. All right. Next card. This is kind of funny. I use this as an example. Contracts, discussions, legalities, negotiations. Don't be afraid to use your mouth. Again, because we are all on the vulnerable side. So don't be afraid to say what you want, what you need, how you need it. Take that vulnerability out of your equation. You're going to want to do this because it comes from the heart. It's the way you operate, and it's just you're one of those people that people know that you're straightforward and honest with them. Yeah. And the another thing is there's something that you're going to say no, absolute no to, and there's no ifs, ands, or buts. And I got to say this, say it from the heart, because I think you're going to be a little perturbed over the whole thing. So say it from the heart. And then you don't have any luck right now. It's kind of like it's gone. It's disappeared. There are no signs. Don't look for them. It's not time yet. I'd say you need about another 3 weeks before you get signs or start interpreting signs correctly and seeing them. You're going to feel like there's no control in anything except over yourself, and which is good because this is all about Genie time. It's time for you to take things slow and do the things that you do to survive. Your free time, any work time that you're doing on cleaning the house or getting your car greased or whatever, that's the things you do to survive. That's part of your work time. But it's like all of that will flow if you have kind of slow it down and have a little bit of a plan. And the last thing is it's all about the self, the head and the heart. Okay. So it's all about Genie. Be a little self-centered. It's like it's good for you. So I would say do it. I wouldn't hold back. Yeah.
Oh, you're done? I was just thinking. Having been what you've gone through since Saturday, it's kind of cool about the first two cards that have come out. The first two cards has the new vision card, which is you seeing things in a new light, doing things in a new way, like getting the picture it shows a person on all four standing up and looking up like they're seeing things in a new way. And the card with it is the female energy card, which is I believe it's you, but I also believe it's your mom. But this is mainly a message for you that now, because of what has gone on, you now can start seeing things in a new way and you have the energy and the strength to do what you've got to do to start this new phase of your life. And I just found that kind of interesting. The first two cards out represented that. Also, because of that, because everything works off, as Skip calls them, the now cards, and I call it the first two cards that come out for me, or the first set of cards that come out for me. You also have this existence card, like, you're probably thinking, well, what do I do now? Is this all? What's left? Where am I supposed to go? Yada, yada, yada. And all this is saying is that this is what you can now get rid of. I won't say what happened on Saturday. I'll leave that to you, because that's information only you should say if you want it said. So, but listen to me for what I'm doing. You can now quit doing what you were conditioned to think you had to do. That's done. Possibilities are going to be endless now. You're going to have new opportunities and new beginnings starting, more than you have ever in your life, and you're now open to accepting them, getting ready for 2027, which is a 9. What is that? 9, 10. That's an 11 years. So that's going to be a powerful year next year in many ways. But it's a spiritual messenger year. So the opportunities are coming. Who knows what you're going to be doing next year, but it's going to be probably in the spiritual realm. So that's kind of cool. It is telling you, like Skip was saying, it's time to not slow down in a way because you're so exhausted you have to slow down, but you need to slow down to make sure you figure out what your next step is, what you're wanting it to be, what you don't want it to be, that kind of slow down. So it's more like just sitting down and kind of figuring out, what do I want for the rest of this year, where do I want it to go, where do I want to go, that kind of thing. It also is allowing you to become more of a rebel and break free of the traditions, as they say, of what you thought you had to do and be for who you are and who you were. So keep that in mind. You have accomplished the continuation was until this thing happened. You have now ended a past life karma debt that you paid, which is I love it when that happens, because then you totally can feel free. You probably feel kind of like some kind of thing has been lifted off your shoulders, which is really good, because that's an energy shift, which you really should recognize if you can. Just don't turn right around and take on somebody else's burden. Don't do that, because I know you're so good at that, because you got such a big heart. Please don't do that. Keep it in the now and keep it for you. You do have to become even more selfish. There's nothing wrong with that. Let's put Jeannie first. Jeannie must have what Jeannie wants the way Jeannie wants it. And like Skip said, it may be time to use your mouth a little bit. You can be nice about it. You don't have to be mean. But they're saying that for you to become more of a rebel and to have what you want out of this life, you're going to have to not cling to the past. You're going to have to let go of all this stuff that I just mentioned before that, the conditioning that was done, taking on other people's burdens, not thinking, well, I really shouldn't, because no, if you want it, you can do it. Go for it. It's not going to hurt you, the universe, or anybody else. But that's kind of where you are at this phase. It's just wondering, is this it? What else is out there? What's my next step? Why am I still here? All those questions. So give them time for them to filter in, and for you to filter out the negative and bring in the positive, and know everything is being done for the way it's being done. This is a gift. Once you have gone through all this of what I have mentioned, then the spiritual journey continues on some more, because you were in a spiritual adventure. You went with the flow. You did what you had to do. You compromised when you had to. You felt kind of alone. You were doing this all by yourself, and you did it. Pat yourself on the back. It's okay to give yourself a pat on the back. But that was a spiritual adventure. It was a part of your spiritual journey that you have now accomplished, completed, and now you can move to the next part of your spiritual journey. Realize that your mind's a little tired, because you've had to be working through a bunch of stuff, and you will have for the next probably couple of 3 weeks. It'll still go on a little bit, but not to the degree it hit you when it did. But here comes the good part. In this whole thing of your next spiritual bout of your spiritual journey, you have the relationship card, which is kind of cool. And it's saying it's a gift. So I'm going to jump out there and I'm going to say, I think there's someone going to come around. I'm not saying it'll be a committed relationship or love, marriage, the whole 9 yards, but there's somebody out there that if you'll stay in the moment, and when it happens, take advantage of it. Opportunities are coming. You can have someone that could be around to help you out a little, make your life more fun, be there and go places, that kind of thing. And it's a gift. It's a gift for doing what you did. So just know that. And I'm going to end up, because this is a cool way to end up, you've got the transformation card, which is definitely you're transforming into somebody new, because the past is now where you can shut it off and move forward. It's also got the rebirth card at the end of that layout. So it's saying the transformation is allowing the rebirth, which is another way of saying you have new opportunities coming. But you've got to have to listen to your inner voice and become selfish enough to say, I've always wanted to do that, or why do I still think about that? Maybe I should look into it and see if that's something I still am interested in. And you will know it's one of those things because it's going to hit you really intense. It's going to be like, just like it's going to come out of the blue, but you're going to think about it. You can't get it out of your head, that kind of thing. You ever had those things? I have.
Yeah.
But that's the way you'll know it's something you ought to pay attention to. Your inner voice is trying to get you to see that. So I will skip on the health and all that stuff because it kind of melds right into what I was talking about. But you've got a new phase. You started a new part of your journey, and it's, if you just look at one of the cards in the layout, you've got the existence card, the female energy card, the adventure, the gift, and the rebirth. You can't go wrong with those cards. So stick with what you're doing, get through and finish up this part that you have to finish up, because it's, it's at the end of it, but the details got to be taken care of. And then you're ready for the next phase, which is not that far off. And so rest, get prepared, start thinking about what you want the rest of your life to be, and then go for it.
I want to emphasize with her that she's going to say no to something, and you need to say it from the heart, but you need to say it as no, period.
And it could be involving money.
I think it is.
Yep, it could be involving money.
She said, read her comments there.
She says, female energy, new opportunities, looking forward to new experiences, rebel to create new, yes, questions. Oh, you're welcome, Sweet Pea. You're welcome. And then she says, what do I really want to do? Well, now that's something you're going to have to think about. What is it that, because of the time frame you've been tied down and tied up to, you didn't think you really should take that time off or go that far away or whatever? And so you're going to have to really think about it and decide what it is that you want to do, and just kind of put off because you didn't think you should do it at that time. And it doesn't mean everything you put off that you're going to want to still do. But I think there's a couple of things there that maybe you ought to think about, that you now have time and space to do it, and your health's going to get better to where you can do it. So, yeah, even Jeannie said money. Yeah. I'm glad you made it. So now let's move on to Linda.
Okay, Linda, are you ready? I know she is, but I gotta say that.
I hope you're feeling better.
Some people fall asleep.
They do.
Like people in Canada.
Yeah.
But it's later.
Sherry's been known to
Yeah, that's
doze.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah, Allison. But that's Allison's
I've
later.
been known to doze.
Okay. So
And there's nothing wrong with that. When you need rest, you need rest.
I will start with Linda. Linda, your very first card out is take the bull by the horns. Go for it. There is something, I haven't even read the rest of the cards yet, but there is something that you either want to do or that comes up that you're going to need to want to do. And it's like you should just jump on it. Yes. So let's look at the rest of the cards.
Is that a thing or a person?
No, it's a thing.
I couldn't resist that.
You have no luck here, Linda. And this is actually what's surprising, the time frame I'm getting on this is like literally only about 6, maybe 8 days.
Oh, wow.
But you have no luck. So in other words, you're going to have to push the buttons all of a sudden. It's short-lived. But it has to do with the things that you do, you love and do, or like and do, or do and experience on a kind of a regular basis. But there's no luck with it. So there's something about you have to push the buttons and do that kind of thing. Don't look for signs. There are no signs. Don't try to figure it out. It will pop up. When it does, you take care of it. And you need to be stubborn with it. There's stubbornness in there. Okay. You have I think I figured out what this thing about jumping on it. Jennifer says, what's that noise in the background? That's Sha'ron laying out her cards.
Oh, yeah, I was shuffling my cards. I didn't like the first layout, so I shuffled them again.
But there's a missed opportunity coming back around, Linda, that you need to take a very serious look at. There's some sadness around it, but it's all about getting it the way you want it in here, in the heart. And it, I'm going to say this, it has something to do with a relationship of some sort, whether it's business, love, but it has to do, I'm going to say it's centered around the word relationship.
What is? I wasn't listening. I'm sorry. Now I'm curious. You said relationship.
The missed opportunity.
Oh, the missed
that comes back
opportunity.
around.
Okay.
And
okay.
I'm not saying it would be with the same person. I'm just saying it's a missed opportunity. Okay, yeah, the state license is that first thing I talked about. But this missed opportunity around relationships, you got to remember, it has to come from the heart with you, just from the heart.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you actually, I'm just going to say this. It's kind of a phrase, but you turn unhappiness into happiness by doing what you're going to do. No signs. You're not going to be led. You're really going to not know what it is, like I said, until it pops up. But you need to be selfish with it. Okay. Also, one other thing, I want you to be careful of your health. And it feels to me like it has to do with how do you describe the lower spine, the lower back in the hip area.
The pelvic?
No, and up above in the hip.
Well, the hip is the pelvic area.
Oh,
the pelvic bones are your hip bones.
Oh, okay. Thank you, doctor. All right. So anyhow, that it's going to be there. I'm not going to say you're going to have pain and all this stuff. I'm going to say be careful with it because.
Well, she did hurt her back, Remember?
No.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then just be careful. This is all I'm saying. Just be careful. If you sleep on your back or you sleep where it doesn't hurt the next day, then that's good. If you going up and down stairs or picking or moving things, picking them up or setting them down, just be careful and you'll be fine with that. But it's a concern that's there with the health is what I'm saying. Now see, my card said it was people are vulnerable, okay? But in your case, Linda, it's like, no, people are going to be nice to you. They're going to want to help you. They're going to want to talk. They're going to want to be around you. So this is all part of what, and this sounds weird, but this is all part of what I'm seeing about being careful with your back. So in other words, the slower you move, people will see it. Somebody will say, do you want me to lift that for you or whatever? So it's people are going to like you and want to be around you. And everybody else is going to, for everybody else, most of us, they're all going to want to say, like, leave me alone. I'm fine. We'll talk next week or whatever, that kind of thing. If you do this and if you don't isolate yourself during this time frame when everybody else is, it's not that you're going against their grain and trying to make them talk or interact with you. It's that they need to interact and you need to do that for yourself, but they need to interact. And so people you come in contact with, I would say try to engage them in some kind of conversation or activity with you. And it'll work out to your advantage. The literal translation of that set of cards is revealed secrets and unexpected results. And you might just make a couple of new friends doing this. Home is a good focus for you. Then there's something about getting things how you want them, okay, at the home. So there might be some changes coming up, or not changes, how do I say it? Like you clean up the yard even more, or
that would be a change.
Yeah, go through. I don't mean change like, oh God, there's going to be a water leak or this or that. It's change in something like the improvements, okay, making things better for yourself.
Visual changes.
Yes, and that's when
curbside changes. That's
when this relationship is involved, also in the middle of that. So, how about yours?
Well, you brought up the relationship. I got a couple of things on that, but I'm just sitting here going, where do I want to start? First off, I think there are friendships around you, and I'm talking male friendships, that some of them have played mind games with you. Some of them you have maybe had in the past or knew in the past. You brought them forward, and now they're back in the past, or you're thinking about, well, maybe, but um, none of them have brought the peace and harmony that you're really needing in this lifetime. So I'm going to say, if you can stay out of the past of what you actually looked at or considered in the past, and allowed the new ones, the new energies to come in and see it from a new standpoint, I think peace and harmony would come to you a lot quicker. Because what you need, you always seem to, because you are such a loving person, caring person, wanting to help somebody out. That type of person is what's drawn to you. And what you need with this card, I love this card. What you need is an individual just like you that have your roots firmly in the ground like these two oak trees do. You're standing totally on your own roots. You're not leaning. You're not holding each other up. They can see it. I can see it. So what you're wanting is to be strong in your own right, not needing one to survive or the other to survive, but mingle your leaves so you can have a very happy, cohesive life, but don't lose yourself in the relationship, and he won't lose himself in the relationship either. That's what I'm wanting you to get to. So you've got to quit allowing the mind games to be played, and you've got to not consider even anything that was in your past. Don't even think about going back there and bringing back something that was like what you have experienced in the past, because it'll never work. It's going to end up hurting you. So having said that, then my next set is saying you are a very strong female energy. So you're going to need a very strong male energy, but not one that wants to control or want to be controlled, neither one of you. You're just going to be feeling really good together and safe. Okay. And opportunities are coming up for you to experience that. So I'm saying this, you hurting your back a little bit. The area you hurt your back, if I remember right, is the small of the back, L4, 5 down in the lower back. That's all about self-guilt. And I had a lot of it. I think that's why my back got like that. I had a lot of it over the years because I felt guilty if I didn't do what everybody else told me I was supposed to do. So I did it, but I wasn't happy about it. I felt guilty if I didn't do it. And that could be some of what you have going on. But you will get over it in time, but you can't push a back issue. You got to give it time. But so breakthroughs are coming for you because I think you're beginning to see things from a different standpoint, and you're seeing it and allowing different things to come in, which is really good. It's also saying that for a long time, you've been kind of questioning why, and you've been wanting to know how come, and all those different existence, I call them existence questions of why am I still here? Why am I here? What's this all about? What does this mean? And some of it is teaching you to tune into your inner self and let go of the guilt. You have the guilt card right here. So you must be carrying around a lot of guilt in some respect over something. I don't need to know what, only you need to know that you have it so you can either fix it or get rid of it. The next thing I have is the male energy card, and this male energy completes the picture. He's the last piece of the puzzle. So that's another reason I think you have someone coming in that's going to be really good for you. You have the transformation card. What are you transforming? Well, you're changing from the person you are right now into what you want to be, which is really cool. And that's going to be getting rid of all that conditioning of what you thought you had to be or should be or what they want. I'm always making sure they're happy. No, this is get rid of that conditioning. It's what Linda wants and how Linda's going to be happy. It's taking all those negative experiences that you've gone through, as well as the positive ones, and sorting them out, throwing the negative away and just keeping the good ones and keeping the lessons learned from the negative ones. It's allowing yourself to play more. You don't play a lot. You're a very serious person sometimes, and you need to play more. It's also saying that you need to kind of learn. This is kind of an oxymoron, but I want you to take control of how you handle and let people into your life. But you've got to learn to go with the flow a little bit. So when you learn to go with the flow, you may not always be able to control the speed of the river that you're floating down. But you can control whether you hit the sides of it or not by the way your feet keep you in the middle of the river. So that's what I mean by control. You may not be able to control every relationship in how it goes, but you can control where it goes and how far it goes and what you're going to do while you're in it. You know what I mean? So that's what that's trying to say. I got the relationship card again, and it's saying if you just have the courage to maybe not compromise too much, but you may have to compromise a little to get everything you're wanting, which, you know, everybody in a marriage compromises. There is no 50-50 marriage. Sometimes it's 10-90, sometimes it's 20-80, sometimes it's 60-40. You never know. You're going to have to compromise a little, but don't be the one that always compromises. You know, it has to be a flow, an ebb and a flow. So if you have the courage to get in there and really kind of test the waters and try it out, you might be surprised. But you do have, it feels to me with the opportunities coming, and I have this card, this Thunderbolt card, saying these opportunities are going to come really quick. You won't be expecting them, so you're going to have to make a choice on the go, and don't worry and think about them too much, because when they come, you have to make a choice. If you make what you consider a bad choice, you know how to get rid of it, right? You don't have red flags come up. You say, that's it, no more. But where does that leave you? It leaves you coming back to your innocence. You've got 2 trust cards here, which is telling me you've got to trust the process, and you do have a little trouble trusting what you cannot put your hands on and be tangible with. But what it's saying is for the innocence to come back to you, you got to trust the process and look beyond what you think things are. We have the illusion card. So somebody, several, I think there's going to be 2 males that are going to start out saying and making you see or feel this way. And you're going to find out in a short, maybe weeks, 4 to 6 weeks of being with this person, it's not the way he's saying it is. So there'll be 2 of them that you're going to have to look beyond the illusion of what's being presented to you and see it for what it is. But you're going to be able to do that because your innocence is coming back, and it's like you're starting anew. So that's kind of cool.
Look who joined us.
Oh, Marcy.
No, and up there.
Who am I missing? Oh, Debbie Gray. Well, how are you doing?
Okay.
I was thinking of her the other day. That's kind of funny.
We have a reading we're going to do real quick for Debbie.
Well, you
for
want to answer
Marcy.
some questions, then we'll go back to Marcy. That way the ones sitting for questions aren't just...
No, because she's on the East Coast and she's later. And
Well, five minutes isn't going to matter.
okay, we can do that.
I mean, let them get some of their questions answered before we go. Don't you think?
Mhm.
Okay. I mean, if
Okay.
you don't want to, I'll do it the other way.
No.
Okay.
All
All right. So let's go at the top.
I did. I'm
Oh, okay.
going down. Questions. Here we go.
Okay.
Allison.
Allison. Okay. Did my mother and me have a past life together, or a few of them? Because I say what she's thinking and she says what I'm thinking so much of the time.
Yeah, you have.
Yeah, but I don't know if that's got to do with the past life. I
Well,
think
that's what I was
I
gonna
think
say.
they're both intuitive. That's
I think you're both intuitive
Yeah.
and you're both on the same page a lot.
yeah, it's kind of like what my mother used to say. You're both cut from the same cloth.
Yeah.
So you just kind of in tune with each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now that's a good thing, except for the fact I still think you and your mom have some talk to do. I do. I think there needs to have some serious
yeah.
talks about what happened, why it happened, and all that stuff. Just so you're clear in your mind of what happened and why.
There's a new comment from here. I wanted to get that. Oh, okay.
So where's the next question?
Okay, so the next question. I want to. This one here is Jennifer.
Oh, healing from surgery. Oh, I've been there. That's no fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be slow.
Yeah, just don't give up and do what the doctor says and don't push it. Sherry says, will I be financially and healthy? Will I be financially and healthy, able to retire within 3 years? See, it took a while, but I got it out.
You know, Sherry, it feels to me like, yeah, you would, but somebody's going to point something out to you that's going to say you may want to go like another 4 to 6 months beyond that time frame. It's a choice. But yeah, you could go when you in what 3 years, but you might choose to do this other thing just for a purpose, like maybe extra money every month or extra benefits or something.
I wonder if she meant financially healthy.
Financially
Healthy.
okay and healthy.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure because sometimes you call it financially healthy.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I thought maybe the "and" just got put in there or something.
So,
but
yeah.
I agree with you. I think her health is going to be okay. Financially, I'm not. It doesn't make me feel uptight or scared, but I do think there'll be something you'll do to cushion it a little more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's one from Debbie.
Debbie, went to the ID place again today at the fort. Am I finally getting the military spousal ID this time?
I'm going to say yes, but there's a request.
Yeah.
You may have to bring another piece of paper to them or something, but yeah, I'm going to say yeah, but they may not give it to you till you give them a certain type of copy of something or the original, and they can copy it, whatever the case is.
It feels iffy to me.
Yeah, there's something that stands
iffy. Like maybe you're going to have to jump through another hoop or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'm just looking for questions.
Well, I thought Jeannie had something up there. Go back up, whatever you say it is. Look forward to new experiences, create new. Okay, no, I just thought she had a question. Jennifer says, I'm in a dark place these days. Oh, don't let it be a dark place. Just know this too shall pass. Might pass like a kidney stone, but it'll pass. And things are going to get better. Don't give up.
Yeah.
Linda, are you okay? Debbie, happy. That was supposed to say hello. Okay, so Crystal says, I would like to know why my mother is hanging out around me lately, even with me when I woke up this morning. Is it because of my heart stress test coming up? Skip was right.
Yes, that's what it is. It's not just because of the test. It's because of your overall condition. And she's trying to let you know, well, first of all, she's pushing good energy towards you and around you, but she's trying to let you know that it will be okay. And the feeling I get from her is that the mother type of instinct or action is kicking in. And so she's hovering, so to speak. And yeah, it's because of that.
My mom, when I was really sick, came and stayed.
Yeah.
I think that's what mothers do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's kind of cool. Really, it's kind of cool your mom came back and is there for you. Then Crystal said about the doctor pushing a station. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about that at all.
Oh,
okay.
I
was right about the doctor pushing a station.
Oh, I see. Okay. Debbie says, hey, if you're answering questions, Ted has been away for almost a year now, but mentioned he's coming back to Washington next month for a short stay, I guess. So I learned recently today. Tell me what I'm supposed to expect. No, we are not divorced. I'm hanging in there. I hope you're doing good. Well, that's such a open window, really.
Yeah, that's really there's a lot of variables in that within that time frame in that question. But overall, I'll tell you this: you are not supposed to do anything. You're not supposed to expect anything, except just make sure that the home stays secure, safe and secure, and physically the home. So in other words, if you get a visitor, then you know who it is, and you can prove it if you have to. I don't see that happening, but it's like you might hear something on legal terms, like you could get served with papers, or you could get some kind of a formal request. That's about the most that I see happening. So I wouldn't concern yourself with it too much.
Well, I actually pulled a couple of cards, and what I got, these two cards just about say it all. Think about it. Information will set her free. So she must be going to learn something that's going to be information that's going to set you free, and that's going to create the change. So there is a change coming through the information that's going to set you free. So either you're going to hear from him or through him or about him, or something's going to come in reference to him that's going to be information that'll help set you free, whether it be emotionally, mentally, physically, or all of it. Yeah. Wendy's on. Oh, Debbie says, I miss meeting all. Yeah, I know. I know.
Poodle Dog priced themselves out of business with us.
They just did.
They were just too high, and it's like we didn't even want to go there anymore ourselves because of that. So I can understand why people thought it was overpriced.
People told me I can't afford it every week.
Yeah.
So if they can't come, we can't be there.
Yeah.
Anyway, Wendy's on. Hi, Wendy. She says, will my heart be broken next week? Only if you allow it. Because you already know.
Yeah, I'm going to say yes.
Yeah, but if she's prepared for it, it might be cracked, but if she knows it going in, it won't be broken.
Yeah, you can ease it.
Don't let them take your power away, but you may have to accept what happens.
Yeah. Okay, let's do one more, and then we'll get back to Marcy.
Okay. Allison says, I have a stepmother that I don't talk to anymore. Could you be talking about her, or are you referring to my birth mother that I'm living with now? I think it's your birth mother.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I think there's things that have not, maybe they've been swept under the rug. Maybe you're having a good relationship now, so why bring them up? But I really think down the road before anything happens, there needs to be some understanding of why and how come. Mm-hmm. And you're going to have those talks to find out. So Sherry says, okay. Sherry says both. Sherry said, thank you. Debbie says, dang, it's been over a year. Thanks. Crystal says statin. Oh, statin, not station. Yeah. Okay. Statin drug. Okay. And then Elaine. Oh, you want to do Marcy?
Yeah, hold on, Elaine. We'll get to it. And Debbie, you're welcome. But this is for Marcy, because I know it's late back there on the East Coast.
Yeah, what is it? It's
midnight. Or 11.
It's 8 o'clock here, so it's 11 there, yeah.
So, okay, Marcy, you are in a time period where, and this is going to be for about 6 months, but you need to be selfish, okay? It's all about you. You need to get what you need, what you want, how you want it. It's all about you. And see, you have the cards with that, you have to take control. So that you're going to have to make that selfishness work for you. There is something you're going to put your foot down. You're going to state the law, put your foot down, something with somebody. It'll actually work. Okay. And this is a little bit of a long term. Actually, I'm going to say about 5 months. But to where you're really 100% again, physically and mentally. But then there's also something about things happening or changing suddenly. So expect the unexpected is a good way to say it, but make sure that you put yourself first. Okay, it's got to be about you. That's an important thing. Another set of cards with that says be stubborn. Changing the balance of things, and the stubborn and changing the balance is around disruptive forces or negative payoffs. So again, putting the foot down and declaring this is the law and this is how it's going to be. Whatever it is, however you want to do it, that's the way it's going to go down. So you stick with that. Be stubborn. It's all about being stubborn. The next card with this is funny. The next card deals with the head and the heart, the self. Okay. And the cards with that say revealed secrets and unexpected results. If you do this and you stay selfish and you put your foot down and this is how I'm going to have it, there's no ifs, ands, or buts, no differences. It's going to be this way for me. you will change the balance of things as you kind of know them. Okay, so I'm saying it's all about the self. It's revealed secrets, unexpected results, and it's the home. And again, we have this home and this home in the physical, but for you, it's all about head and heart, those homes. So it's revealed secrets, unexpected results. Be selfish. You will end up, if you do, you will end up getting things. You'll end up getting what you want out of it. Okay, and this has to do with a relationship, either family, friends. It's not, I don't think, work. A love relationship, something. There has to do with relationships. You'll get things. You'll get what you want out of it. Again, there's that putting the foot down card. That's the it's saying no to something. It's like no, end of subject, no. And that goes with the card about being vulnerable this week for the rest of this till next week. For my card of the week, it's all about being vulnerable. So it's like, no, we're not doing this. It's going to be this way.
And mine keys in there, really, with somebody's going to make her think they're going along with what she wants, but behind their back, they're going to do other stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
So be careful.
Yeah. You're not going to be real happy about having to do this, or the way it goes, the way it happens. Don't even think about that. That's not the subject. The subject is, what the hell does Marcy want? Okay. And that's the end of the subject. There's no other discussion, nothing. It's like, stick to it and put your foot down. You're in a spot where you need to recuperate from your health and mentally. Okay. And my last set of cards for you is work will wait. It will be slow, but it will wait. Just be careful of your money in the meantime, and you'll be fine. But all of a sudden, you're going to feel like, you know what? I'm going to start doing some of this stuff, or start doing more of it again. And you'll be back into the swing of things, but you'll still be taking it easy for about the next 5 months. So this is June, July, August, September, October, November, middle of November. By Thanksgiving, you're going to be feeling like, that was in the past.
I hope so. Because I don't like her sick.
I know. Your turn.
Well, right along with what you're saying, I see at least between now and September, you're going to be taking things really slow. You're going to have to start loving yourself and taking care of yourself and trusting in the fact that things are not like they used to be. You're not as young as you used to be. You're maybe reacting to things different than you used to be because the body chemicals are changing or whatever. But my first set is pretty well saying you've got to trust that to love yourself enough to know you may have to lay low for a little bit or change things the way you do them to take care of yourself. But I see you really having to take care of yourself and just put you, number one, on top of the list between now and September. So that's where I'm going to go with that. It does it does say there is success around it, so you will eventually come out of all this that you're going through. It's going to be a little intense. It has been intense. I think there's still going to be a lot of intensity around how you take care of yourself and what you do and how it affects you and that kind of thing. You're going to have to be a bit of a rebel to get through this. You're going to have to see things differently, react differently, pick and choose what you do differently because you may have to for a while because of your energy level or whatever. But the change isn't bad. I like the change. It's getting you ready for the next phase of your life. So changes are not a bad thing. Don't see them that way. But they are going to come in kind of, like I was saying to another person earlier, like thunderbolts. They're going to come out of the blue. And when those changes happen, you're going to have to be able to go with them or not go with them, but make that choice. And know that whatever choices you make, it's going to come from the wisdom of what you have already experienced and the amount of time you've been here on this earth. So let the changes work for you. You also have the brand new rebirth card, which is telling me brand new beginnings. So this year 2026 is all about brand new beginnings. So you're right on track for that. But it's like all this stuff you're going through, there's a reason for it. It's either to slow you down, to give you time to think or readjust or reaffirm, but it's also information is going to set you free. You've got the information card, and it's saying that it's going to allow you to kind of have more peace and harmony in your life because of the information that's going to come to you, whether it's information of how you've got to live life the rest of your life or the way you've got to look at things, whatever. But some of this breathing issue thing was a past life thing. I think you had it in a past life. Can I prove that? No, I can't, but it just feels that way. And the past life card came up, so I know that has something to do with the past life. But the rebirth is there, so it's like you're finishing a part of that. Marcy says they need me back at work and I'm not ready yet. No, you're not going to go. They'll be fine. If you died tomorrow, they'd get somebody to take care of it, right? Don't think you've got to go back because they want you. You go back when you're able. Because if not, you're just going to have a relapse, and you don't want that either. So having said everything that I've said up till now, you do have the relationship card there. And I do believe there's a male energy that you're going to be able to share a lot with, whether it's what you've gone through, the experience you've gone through now, or just share your life with. But it's going to come, you're going to have to listen to your inner voice, because when this person comes around, I don't think it's going to be one of those knocks you off your feet type things. I think you're going to have to really listen to your inner voice, and something's going to just make you say, this feels pretty good. I may want to look into this. So the relationship is possible. There is a relationship there. When I say relationship, I don't mean like ring on the finger relationship unless you want it. But there can be a really good foundation built there that you could have a friendship with benefits, or just a really good friendship, however you want it. But there is one there, but you've got to get well enough to be able to do all that stuff. So don't let anybody make you guilt you into going back to work too early, or make you feel bad because you're not at work. I'm sorry, this is your life. In 23, I almost died, and I know exactly what you're going through. And by gosh, it's time for you, and it's time for you to take care of yourself. And if you don't, nobody else is. So make sure you put yourself first. Where does that leave me with my cards? It leaves me with you fighting with yourself, because you're going to say, oh, I got to go back because they need me. Oh, I got to do this. No, you don't. Don't fight with yourself. The screws holding this armor on is all rusty, so you're going to lose. So don't even fight with yourself. You're being guided for what you should be doing at this point in your life. Listen to it and have the courage, because it's going to take some courage to stand up and say no, and to say I can't, and be okay with that, and not let them guilt you into something else. Yeah. But you've got changes coming, and you've got to make this strong stand right now to get your health back, so that these changes can be put into concrete and become part of your life as it goes on, because these are good changes. They're not bad changes, but you've got to be willing to let them all get solidified, for lack of a better term. And the other two cards that I need to show you, you got breakthroughs. That means health's going to get better. Financials will be okay. They may not be, Donald Trump time, but you're going to have enough money for when you need it. Breakthroughs will happen when you need it. And it shows a new vision, a brand new way of looking at things. And I think that's one of the reasons you're going through this. Spirit said you need to slow down. You need to not take on the world and think you can handle everything. And you need to revisit what you do, when you do it, and how much you do. And realize other people can take up the fight and fight. You don't have to be the only one. So allow that to sink in, take place, and I think by next year you're going to be feeling a lot better.
And if you're pressured to go back to work, you might want to think about whether this applies or not. But the FMLA Act, I don't know. She says they wanted me to babysit to allow the other person to work.
No.
Oh, hell no.
No.
No, not at all.
All they need to do is babysit, let the kid come in with a cold or the flu or being sick, and you pick up on it, and you're right back in the hospital. Mm-hmm. No. Tell them no. Your body cannot handle that. Blame it on the doctors. They can't go talk to the doctors. They can't argue with the doctor. Say, my doctor has advised me not to do that. And you're going to listen to your doctor. That way it's not just you saying no. You can back it up by saying the doctor said. Mm-hmm. That's what I would do.
Okay. And then we got another question up here for Elaine.
Yes, Elaine. My daughter dated a man for a while, but broke up with him because he drinks too much. He's still hanging on to her. Will he get it together and be ready for, for a serious relationship with her?
Can I do it first? You want to go first?
I need a first name. No, go ahead.
Okay, type in a first name, would you, Elaine?
There's a lot of energy that goes out babysitting too, Marcy. Don't even think about it.
She says, yep, thought of the cooties.
Yeah, there's just no, not now. Maybe a year from now, but not now. And why do you have to babysit?
Is that a spider she's got on there?
Probably it's a cootie.
Oh, it's a little bug.
Yeah. No. You didn't get sick and live to come home to recuperate just to babysit. No.
Elaine says it's Heath. All right.
Heath. Okay.
I'm going to tell you what mine did. I just drew 3 cards to.
Oh, you're not going to give it just a psychic hit. You're going to do cards?
I'm just 3 cards on this. And
all right. What you got?
Just to show people how you pull 3 cards to answer a question. The first one says long term. Okay. It's going to be a long time before he's able to constructively have a relationship without any of that in there. Okay. And I'm talking long, like 30 years. Okay.
That's a long time.
This is, it's just not in his heart to do this, to kick that habit. He's going to get worse over time is what I'm saying. And she's going to end up being miserable.
So he's battling demons.
Yep. And yes, he truly loves her, but it's just not in him. And if I could give her any advice, I would say that my cards are telling me stay away. So that's the best I can.
Heath to me seems like a nice guy. He really does. I think he's got this Jekyll and Hyde thing.
Yeah.
I think when he drinks, he becomes somebody not quite like he is when he's not.
Mm-hmm.
But basically, I don't think he's a bad guy. But the only thing that would really mess me up, and I'm sure it's messed her up, is the drinking, because that's hard to live with. You can't build a good relationship on that. So if he's not willing to go get help, he's got some emotional stuff. He's got so much pain. He drinks to get rid of the pain, and I think it comes from his childhood. So unless he's willing to get help with that, I don't see anything changing. And if she wants to start out like that, she'll go into it with her eyes open. But I don't think it'll be a very happy relationship.
Her life situation.
She'll be lonely.
Yeah, her life situation will be parallel to her dad's life situation. You and her dad.
Kind of.
And it's like, she don't need that.
And it's, I'm with Skip. It feels like he does have feelings for her, but he's fighting this pain that apparently he's not willing to talk about or get help with.
And he doesn't have the ability.
And he may not know that's even it until he goes talks to someone.
Yeah.
But he's very proud. He's a very proud man.
He'll have to learn his lesson the hard way, and that's going to take decades.
It could. Yeah. Well, I'm not going to say they couldn't change, but boy, the percentage is low. But there is something out there that you can actually take a pill every day, and if you do drink, you get so violently ill you won't drink again. But who wants to give him a pill every day? I really think there's somebody else out there for her. I think she needs to bring up her level of who she will date. Not that he's a bad guy, but I think she's settling when she shouldn't. She deserves better. And I think she should put out there, at least in her mind, of what she will accept and what she won't. And so she'll either keep him as a good friend until she finds someone new, and he needs to be aware of that fact, or she needs to cut him off because he's not going to get better.
He just doesn't have it in him.
I mean, she could give him an ultimatum and say, you must go somewhere to get help, and give him a window, 6 months or something, to get help. But there again, what in his future that caused him to fall off the wagon? Because what hurt will make him go over the edge.
And
then she's back to fighting it again.
And if she did that and he went, that would be the first time.
That's what
Not
I'm saying.
the last time.
No,
So,
no, because you're only sober until you fall off the wagon.
Yep. And like my uncle used to say,
unless you take that pill like that Danny guy does. His wife puts it in his mouth and watches him swallow it every day.
Yep.
And that's just something you don't need, you know.
But he's got to want to do that first.
Yes, he has to want to, and so.
And he's not ready because he doesn't have a problem in his mind.
Yeah, I don't think he has a clue.
Yeah, she should just say, I think we need to part.
Okay, I'm going to throw my cards, okay? Which I did. I'm just going to tell you what these are. First one is sorrow. That's the 9 card, endings and beginnings. That's the first card out. Sorrow around the health card. So it's going to take an effect on his health as well as hers. She needs to let go. She needs to just move on.
So that's the name of that card, is letting go.
Yes.
Wow.
And also, it will help silence her mind. I think she's running herself crazy, trying, should I, shouldn't I? Well, I should. Well, I could probably help him, yada, yada, yada. No, she needs to just silence her mind, let him go, and heal and start healing herself. Being alone is better for her than putting up with what she would be putting up with. And the last card is, it's part of her spiritual journey. She needed to go through this for her to really understand and love herself enough to say, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to repeat what happened to Mom, or I'm not going to repeat what I've seen other people do. You put up with a lot, Elaine, and she saw you do it. So she's, in her mind, that's normal. So you must talk to her and let her know it don't have to be like that. Okay? Yep. And tell her to just say to herself, I deserve better, because she does.
Now, the banner up there that says the Psychic Showcase, that's every Wednesday.
Yeah.
It's online, and it's live, so join us. It's morphing as we go through things, and we're still having fun and doing stuff.
Right. We're morphing.
So
does that mean I'm going to get younger? Yeah.
Say that again.
Well,
you're going to what?
Get younger. But, thank you for the ones who bought a mini reading tonight. For the other ones, next week, you can go online, purchase a mini reading. It's $10, and we'll do a reading for you. So, and Wendy says, blessings to all, laugh and hold someone's hand. That's right. That's right. Just make sure it's not a Sasquatch or a Wolfman or something. And, maybe it is. They got a good sense of humor, probably. So, maybe that's not a bad thing.
Hey, give us a like and a share on whatever platform you are on, Facebook or YouTube, and also share it.
Mm-hmm.
Share the broadcast. Just, you can do it now. Just share it.
We had a good talking to the other side last Saturday.
Yeah.
And we had a good time there. So, we'll do another one, not on July 4th. That's the first Saturday of the month. So we'll be doing it July 11th in July. Yeah. So keep that on your calendars if you're thinking in the area and want to join us for talking to the other side. But tomorrow night is a showcase, and we have a topic of, I believe, don't hold me to it, but I think it is 10 crystals you do not put in your bedroom.
Didn't you do that?
Huh?
No, you did feng shui for the bedroom.
Yes. No, I haven't done 10 crystals that should not go in a bedroom.
And you don't know how many people we have known over the years, their bedrooms are just loaded with crystals. Big ones, small ones, every kind and everywhere. And it's like,
well, that's okay, but make sure they're the right ones.
The right ones,
The ones that aren't going to make your mind start working and keep you awake. And
so,
yeah. But anyway, I shall give you 10 crystals that shouldn't go in the bedroom. We'll see how that goes tomorrow night. So Debbie says, you guys, you have a good evening too, Debbie, and good luck. Just remember, you got information coming. Sherry says, will there be a dinner this month? Oh, no, we have stopped the summer dinners. There are no, because everybody's either on vacation, doing something, the weather, so we're not doing any dinners in the summer. And Allison says, thank you again for your time. You're so appreciated. Thank you so much. And we all appreciate you. We're all in this together.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, all of you guys.
We could get on here without them, but it wouldn't be any fun.
And Elaine says, good show. See you tomorrow.
All right. Cool.
All right.
All right. So like they always say, what a wonderful world.
And
Love you, Mom and Dad.
we'll be back next
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
And we'll be back tomorrow.
and we'll be back tomorrow.
Yep.
So,
And thanks for everybody who checked in.
and don't forget to join us tomorrow on the Psychic Showcase. If you want to go on the UFO
Register.
Bigfoot register and on our website. Debbie says have a good night. Sandra says
Oh, rest. We want to see you for dinner before the fall. Okay. Debbie says have a good night. Good night to you all. Love you all. Thank you for joining.
Yep.
And being loyal.
we appreciate it. This was fun.
It's always fun.
Oh, and by the way, one more thing. All of our shows are archived on Spotify. And you can use any app you want that you listen to your podcasts on. Just search for Psychometry Radio and you'll find decades of them on there. From when we were on the radio
We were young.
and on the podcast. Yeah.
We were younger.
Anyhow, we'll see you guys later. Have a good time.